So it seems that many of you are blissfully unaware that long before June was Pride Month. It was Men's Mental Health Month and had been officially since 1994, but it goes all the way back to 1949. I find it ironic, for want of a better word, that a month entirely dedicated to supporting hard-working providers, men that had to stay strong for their families despite suffering hurt beyond imagining, brave soldiers who lost their limbs, best friends, and even their minds at war, is now spent celebrating and pandering to the ideologies of a group of people who make their sexual orientation their entire identity and parade their base carnal desires to the world. I understand what pride used to be. I truly do, and I fought for it. It was about acceptance, and it was about freedom of choice and freedom to love. People wanted to be able to walk down the street holding the hand of the one that they wanted to spend the rest of their life with without being shunned and hated for just existing. And we achieved that. And now we've pushed right past that barrier and lost our fucking minds. We now promote the very mental unwellness we used to fight against and try and support people through. We are quicker to pat people on the back, especially young people, for saying that they are now a girl rather than a boy or a boy rather than a girl, but we have no services, essentially no services for people who have been sexually assaulted during their youth or have suffered traumas that have demasculinized or defeminized them. We offer surgery before we offer therapy. We offer hormone blockers before we offer someone to talk to. And you can plaster this world in as many fucking rainbows as you like. You can stick them on the face of every establishment, piece of clothing, laundry, detergent, pencil case, every fucking street possible, but it will not stop me from seeing the darkness. And I know it most likely doesn't stop you either. You just bury your head in the sand and you don't want to be labelled as homophobic or a vast plethora of other horrible names, and so you just get on with it. But I won't. And I'm saying something because I believe someone has to. And let me make this clear too. Quite a lot of people have said, why can't we just have both? Cool. Sure, we'll have both. How many people have said to you, Happy Men's Mental Health Month? How many people have checked on you, brothers and men who are watching this, and asked how you were doing? I haven't had anyone. I don't think any of you have either. I haven't seen any flags for men. I haven't seen any want or need to recognise the pain that we go through, or the fact that hundreds of thousands of us are taking our lives every year. And a large reason of that is because we are in a world that tells us it doesn't want us and it doesn't need us. The very men that fought for your freedom and that fought for your right to love whoever you want to love are being told that we don't belong in the world that we built through blood, sweat, tears, and sacrifice. And we are alone. And there's no parade for us. There's no flag for us. There's nothing. And that might be why when a young boy is raped and hurt and pushed into a system that tells him to be ashamed of who he is, if he's white, if he's heterosexual, if he's anything in between. And the same for women. That might be why, when they've had all of their masculinity stripped and robbed of them, that they feel like they're something they're not. But we don't talk about that. And we won't talk about that. Because it's easier to live in a world of fucking sunshine and rainbows. It's a happy Pride Month. I'm glad for all of you who are celebrating not knowing what you are and the instability within your own mind and your own heart. I know exactly who I am. I'm a man who is tired of all of this shite.